After talking to us, we understand the perspective of health that I try to impart to us. It's so very important because we find ourselves healed a lot faster that way. I'm just going to go over it again for you. And I remember I explained to us the natural performance of bodily functions. The natural performance of bodily functions constitute health. I explained earlier that these functions are eating, drinking, breathing, and sleeping. Also, I want us to understand clearly that there is a health principle in us, something that just wakes up every day, basically trying to make us healthy. And this health principle I speak of is very much related to the life principle in the universe. Most of you, if you stick with me long enough, you will hear me repeat basically the same thing. Because what I'm trying to put across to us is that this knowledge, this information, health, wealth, and abundance, it really is available to all of us. Collectively, if we will just recognize and begin to use what we don't see, in each moment the power comes to go forward. The principle of health that I speak of works in our healing. I think I told you guys that individually. It doesn't matter if it's a medical or a naturopathic. We're talking about health. And we want to get away from the myth and just break it right open. You can heal yourself. I know one or two may not understand because you told me earlier about using your thoughts to heal yourself, and it's a little difficult. I know the thoughts are like a steel. You can't really bend it. But as Jesus says, we must think in our minds and our hearts. Most of us think, as I said earlier, according to appearances. To think in mind and heart is to know exactly what you want that is good for you and all around you. And once we form that tiny vision, in my case it's a vision or a picture of health, we move towards it on a daily basis through the law of growth. Some of us get a little impatient. I have clients, they pay me good money and they want results the next day. But my job at those times is to articulate to this person as much as I can about the law of growth. And we spoke of this. It governs all manifestation. All manifestation. Getting well does not depend upon any system or finding any special remedy. The principle of health in you and I is moved by faith. And generally the results are in direct proportion to you applying that faith to yourself. We have some people who are very faithful for you, but they're not faithful for themselves. So that faith can heal you, but they don't know how to apply it to self. It must be a personal application. It's the only way. Faith personally applies, cures. Faith personally applied, cures.